You remember the sump pumps?
Yeah.
And you made beautiful boxes about the sump pumps. Please review these, and didn't know what the hell you was going on, and it just was one of those. I mean, tell everyone how long you wasted on that fucking job.
On the sump lines?
On the sump pumps, trying to get those things to join in and trying to figure out what the fuck was going on.
Well, in the classification situation. So, yeah, there was wasted time on that one.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what has to happen. What you have to do is you have to go beyond. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Then this one here, well, it's actually easier if you come from here. What happens is this one's sloping up. You are sloping up. You can't slope up and then drop down a straight shoot vertical. It does not like to do that. It's some kind of error detection you can write in the family. And I'll be
So you
quite
have
honest.
to come off the top and paint the other way and go down?
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to say draw pipe, 1/4 inch slope down, and just have this last little piece slope down. And you'll see that it won't line up, but I don't worry. I just come over here and I'm hoping that it's going to pick up that alignment. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you want to grab this one and see if this one will pick up the other guy and see him grab that other guy's alignment. And then once you've done that, you can fill it. All right.
You got different elbows. Is that cool?
Yeah, that's just because it's switch types. Be quite honest with you, we might have to end up updating all these to what they actually are by the submittals. I wouldn't be surprised if someone decides to throw a bunch of money away and say make all this stuff per submittals. As a matter of fact, I started to see something from Ferguson exactly to that point.
Okay.
They were asking if we modeled the mechanical pipe in Nupi. And it's like I've been asking for those specifications for a while.
Gotcha.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
So what I wanted to show you was the power of the systems. Because I know you went in there, you did some naming. I was actually surprised you got a whole hell of a lot right. But can you share your window? Share it as a window. And then shrink it to, about 1/4 of your monitor size so I can read it as well, sort of like I did for you. Right?
Share screen, share window.
Share window.
And we want that. Why the hell did it fill the screen anyway?
What's that?
I don't know why. I had it full to my screen, and I never do that because I leave a little bit on the side open.
Yeah, see, I fill it to my screen because then I can. The benefit is now I can read. You can read my drawing, right?
Yeah.
You've got the team window big enough to read my drawing. But see, now if I put you on, I can read your screen. Okay.
Right.
So why don't you do a quick save? Because to be quite honest with you, we might run some of these interference detections because there's plenty of time to talk while you're waiting, and then maybe I can help you walk through some routings and you can see things in a different light than you've been looking at them. But I think you've done a lot of good stuff, just some really dumb stuff too.
All right.
So just open yourself the regular standard 3D view.
You mean the clash detection one?
No, or the one the house. Whenever I say it, that's the standard. That is the standard view. All right. So now do your view browser, view system. User interface and system browser. Right. So now if you hit the plus next to the piping, and then the plus next to the Do the chilled water.
Supply return.
You'll notice they're all just one,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Condensate drain is the only one that's got to be picked up, and you will see that real quick. But we should know
Yep.
exactly how many condensate drains we have when we're done. Like Misty now knows she has 16 roof leaders, 16 places that penetrate the roof, penetrate the wall to go out and connect to the storm system.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You'll see that I added the refrigerant is those refrigerant lines. And that was where I made the classification. And I think we cleared up your classification issue when you found out you have to start from the right one. You cannot change the classification. Thanks, Autodesk. You know, it's only been, holy shit, 16 years, 17 years, or whatever it's been. All right.
Too long.
So go ahead and close the piping and open up the mechanical. All right. So what I did was for the supply air, that was your big ugly one, right?
Yeah.
If you
I thought those were
highlight,
already done. There weren't many floaters on that, were there?
what's that?
Were there still floaters on that?
Well, if you look at what they are now, right in front of your face. See how they say SAFC?
Uh-huh.
Those are for each individual FCU unit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So the unit itself only has that system, or that's after the unit it then becomes
Well, when I show you this, you're going to be like, you didn't realize this. So scroll back up to the top of the SAs. Pick the first SA1. Nope. I don't want you zooming. I want you scrolling down. I want you to scroll. Yeah. No, I don't want you to pick on the screen. Pick back on SA1.
Uh-huh.
Scroll down you start to the SAFCs. Right there.
All right.
No, you got to do a shift and pick SA26.
Oh, shift, not control?
Not control. I never said the word control. See, this is how we can help a rookie in the office. Because I can do this, shit, I can teach you how to do Revit.
All right.
You just be patient. I only went to SA20. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't give a fuck. Now what you do is you go to the 3D view and you say isolate the view. All right, now click and zoom in. What you're going to see is everything else that we turned off was independent.
Okay.
In other words, it's fed by a VAV box or an FCU box.
That doesn't run out to an air handler or whatever.
All
right.
Yep. And the VAVs are the -1, -2, -3. So if you went up through the control and you picked SA25, SA24, SA23, you would see just your trunk lines.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And then anything past that would be these numbers.
I
did this.
Yeah, that's the part you did. What you didn't do was the FC. So go ahead and turn everything back on, and then go pick the FCs, isolate them, and then you're going to understand something a lot that you didn't understand before.
All right.
See all that ductwork?
Uh-huh.
That's all independent.
Yeah. I get that. I just didn't know I didn't know what system name it was supposed to be. Was it supposed to be off of the diffuser?
Here, all right, now listen to me.
Or off of the...
If you just stop and listen, what I'm trying to show you is the sheets you need to make up.
Okay.
See, you should have a supply for the FC units all by itself. And then you could do the supply for all the air handlers all by themselves, and they wouldn't cross over each other and make themselves so obscure. And you know what you really want to do is you want to make it gray behind there.
Behind where? Gray behind where?
In other words, we're going to write a filter that goes and grabs all the FCs.
Okay.
And turns them gray, so they're not messing up your view. So that
I got you on the system sheets. I'm hearing you now. I'm hearing you. Okay.
That's what needs to be set up. That's what needs to be set up. And I think a system sheet at 8th scale would be adequate. And I would do a plan and an isometric.
All right.
On a 30 by 42.
For the FCs and for the other systems.
Well, let's talk some more. So let's go ahead and turn everything back on. Oh. All right, go up to your not supply air, but your return air. All right, if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to find RA transfers.
Uh-huh.
Pick all those RA transfers.
I know what those are.
Those are one of the most missed objects ever done. Now, you can't tell me you can't give me an area A, area B. If you need even those two areas, you might need C and D. And highlight just those transfer ducts. Does that make sense?
Yep.
And then you'll see for the return air, it's the same damn system, same idea. The first numbers are all your to the air handler units. Your FCs are all independent. So now you got to turn everything back on. You watching the video?
No.
Oh, we just started a video. I thought maybe you was watching it. You might have got a notification or something.
No, I didn't. I'll call me back when you're done.
All right, you're good. You're good. What you got? Something important?
Well, I was just curious. I just put the architectural for the tower in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like there's 10 floors missing instead of 6.
That wouldn't surprise me. I could fix that.
Can you?
Oh yeah. That's not hard to fix. Why don't maybe we'll even fix it on a meeting. Maybe I'll even post the original. We'll do it together here in a little bit. Sound like a deal? When's a good time for you? Or you want me to just clean it up?
No, just let me know when you got a second.
Oh, they're just on this stupid meeting talking about system shit you should really understand. But
who set that up?
I did. It's just a StreamYard.
Oh, I got you.
It's just a StreamYard. There'll be a videotape of it.
Okay, cool.
Then I can send you my channel, and then you can go back and watch them at your convenience. So you don't need to take the middle of the day. But you better believe Miss Ginger and I are going to spend a lot of time on this video.
Oh.
Okay, that's how I'm going to train her. See, I can see Eric's screen. So I think this is an active way to teach her to be able to be productive.
Gotcha.
Got it? It might hurt you because even though you're productive, sometimes you're a real lick knob. That's live on air, baby. You be good. You'll be good. You'll be good. I'll look. Hey, what about the mechanical? Was it mechanical the same way?
Oh, I just clicked on that right there, so I'm gonna click on that one next. I'll let you know.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we do a little meeting at some point when you want to do it? You want to do it in about an hour?
4 o'clock, 4:30.
Yeah, I'll invite you to this stream. I'll just keep it a live stream because that's the whole idea. It's supposed to be a way to answer questions. All right. All right, later. Well, that's a little bit interesting, right?
What's that?
So you should have connected the FC ones, and done the isolate. The idea is to be able to see how those systems can advantage you.
I got you.
And you'll see that's all. Now, when
So
you would
the equipment shows up on both because it has a connection and is tied to both. Yeah, right there.
so that's what we need to do right now. That's what we need to do. I need you to write a filter that's gonna. You show me how you write a filter that's gonna turn off everything else gray. That's not part of that FAC number.
I got you. For each individual one, where's the?
We'll write
Is it
a filter.
is it exalt? What's the orange that comes out of those little freestanding units? Those freestanding things. Is that outside air? Or, no, that's got to be exhaust.
Outside air.
Oh, it is outside air.
Yeah, they pump some outside air in there. So they're slowly.
That'll be part of that system, though, right? Like this guy right here. That'll be part of that system, or no?
No.
You'll have one that's return, one that's supply.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it. Well, let's write it. Let's write it. Let's make a filter.
Right. Let me get one of the numbers I want. I'll just use that one. I can't copy that number.
Nah, you don't need to. You don't need to. You're doing too much work. Do a VV and make a new filter. All right. So we're going to make this mechanical system.
Just a new one straight from scratch?
Yep. What's an FCU unit? What's FCU stand for?
Fan coil unit?
Fan coil. There you go. Mechanical system fan coils.
System. And all right. Oh, wait, I need one that has the number at the end of it, right? I'm setting one up for each number.
No, because the fan coils, you're not going to do that. You're going to just do 8 scales of those.
Okay.
All right. So now what I need you to affect is all the ductwork. It's going to help to get your terminal too. Your air terminal.
Systems?
You don't need that one. But your duct fitting, your duct accessory, mechanical equipment, and your air terminal.
All right.
You need to stretch that window a little bit smaller so it's on over top of your Revit so I can see it. All right. And then what we're going to do is all selected. Nope. Down one more. Oh. Yeah, you got it. Hit the
it's
none
not
button.
letting me do anything. You mean this one?
Yeah. What did you call it? System name? No.
It's not system classification? System name.
System name equals. Actually, what we wanted to say. No, what we wanted to say is if it contains.
Okay. And then just FC?
Well, if you wanted to be safe, you could do a space FC because it's either going to be supply air, return air, or outside air.
All right.
All right.
Apply?
Well, no, it doesn't matter. You haven't stuck it on anything yet.
Do I want to put it in this view?
Yeah, you want to put it in this view.
All right. And we want to turn everything white?
Yep. Just turn everything. Show me how you're going to turn everything white. You got it. Well, no, I usually go light gray, the lightest gray.
Okay.
Not the gray that comes up, but that gray. You got it.
All right. Do you override the pattern as well with the gray? No, you don't.
Yep. You have to
override
the pattern.
This one.
Not that one. You got it. And it's got to be made to be a solid fill. And that I usually go with the darker color. That way I'm going to get an outline.
Okay.
Solid fill and the color. You got it. That should do it.
Well,
it should be on your.
Both of them or just that first one?
Just the first one.
Okay.
Second fill is unnecessary.
All right. And then any transparency?
Potentially. We'll see how it looks.
All right.
Okay.
Flex duct.
You didn't include the flex duct, and your filter is reverse.
So it
So
doesn't contain.
what we wanted to do is basically make them say so they don't contain them.
Yeah. And then we need to add flex duct.
Now,
Right.
typically you would not be showing any of your piping.
Yeah.
Now,
put that off?
No, I'm going to show you an interesting way to do that. Normally, you would do that by writing a couple quick filters, right? But you got your browser open, so go to your browser and go select all your pipe systems and just hide them. No, you guys, you're gonna have to expand them.
Gotcha. Can you do them all at once, or do you got to do each of
You
them?
don't need to do the condensate. You can just sort of ignore the condensate. You see where I'm going. Now you just click on, and then you just click on the screen and you go hide. HH for hide. You know what I mean?
Yep. I didn't get two of them. Why didn't I get those two?
That's all right. It is a little finicky on how it reacts. You got to get used to driving it. But you can see what it's looking like right now. You see, that's something you could tag and dimension. This is also a great experience for you to say, oh, there's those refrigerant lines. I get it.
Oh, I understood them. I knew what you were doing, and I was trying to run them down the same path, but
All right. So
you know how that went.
if that's really the case, when you want to burn wasted time, you can run them condensate lines.
Okay.
Pick up which sink they were dropping it into and figure out how to get to that sink the easiest way for yourself.
All right.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. So when I set these systems up like this, we want everything else turned off. You just want to see ductwork, but you want to see the other systems in gray.
Well, that's another one I wrote for you, and I'd like for you to fix. We're going to end up fixing the sheet real quick. I'm glad you said that to me. All right, so I need you to go check, make another new filter. It's going to be named rooftop equipment. Going to be mechanical equipment.
That's it.
With over on the filter side, the important part, where it says none. I believe there should be one down there called trade. Yep. Equals. And you'll be able to see it when you hit the down arrow. Roof installation. Okay?
Okay.
It okay?
You want me to apply it to this guy?
You could if you wanted to. I mean, sometimes you like to test to see what they're going to do. Just make it 100% transparent.
Okay. God damn it.
Brian speaking.
I lost it all.
Hey, how you making out?
Hey, hang on a sec. Is that better?
Yep, I can hear you.
Hey, it's Kevin Farino with Mid-South and Newbie.
Yep.
Did you ever send the link out that we need to get Ferguson's VDC to be able to access?
Yeah, I had a question though. I think in the email it requested whether if we modeled in Newpie.
Yep.
We've never gotten the families.
Okay.
So it's modeled in not Nupi.
So what if you modeled it in?
It's the same as what the engineers modeled it in, which would be, some derivative of what mechanical engineers turn from out of the box from regular chilled water pipe. We did add the spuds. I know I asked for a long time for the specifications for it, but I just wanted to make sure you understood the takeouts aren't like your takeouts. You should just be applying a system override to that.
Right. Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I can send you those links. I'm still in it. I didn't quite issue the PDFs yet. I was going to print them tonight. So if you don't mind, I'll send the link out in the morning. I hate to see you download them today, only to need to download them tomorrow.
No, that's fine. You certainly send it, but Trey Stegerman is definitely the one that needs it, and he'll forward it to his PDC guys.
Right, and what I'd like is I'd like to have communication with him so that I can help him and he can help me, because if there's not enough room in a takeout for, let's say, one of your fittings, if I need to move it, we're still in coordination mode. I can check the model to see how we need to move it to resolve the problems. Does that make sense?
So, yeah, what I'll tell Trey is, I just talked to him. Once you send it out in the morning, I will tell him, I'll say, Trey, once you get it, you get them into your VDCs, and then you're probably going to want them to open it, look at it. You probably want to get them and Brian and you on the phone and just go through it.
Yep, I'd be glad to.
That way, he wants to introduce you in direct conversation to his people, so that there's a direct link for any time you guys need to talk to one another.
Yep, perfect.
Okay, perfect.
All right. Thanks, buddy. I'm back. It's gonna be tough with these phone calls, because I'll have to put it on mute or something. You see you see what that did?
Yep.
All right. So how are you going to use that? You should go to your plans. You could do it right up at the top.
What do you mean?
What I'm thinking about is any one of the plans.
Uh-huh.
All right. So to do this, I've written a view browser. If you go look at one that says templates.
Where at?
Under view all. Nope. Up to the view all.
Uh-huh.
Right click. Template
preview.
Uh-huh. So there's one drawing from every fucking type of drawing that we have. If you hit the pluses next to them, I see one drawing under each one.
All right.
Not those. Those is sort of a lie. Those are dependent views. Hit that minus. Hit that minus again, and what you're going to see is, because when you apply that template to a child view, it automatically applies it to the parent view. So if you just go to your mechanical casino floor 1/8.
Uh-huh. Just that one right there.
Yeah, that one right there. Got me at a bad time in the middle of a stream. All right, thank you.
All right.
So if you zoom in there where the big blue pieces of equipment are.
All right.
What did you do to them?
I just applied it at 100% transparency.
Yeah, why don't you make it a dashed line and a heavy dashed line on it for the lines?
Still black, right?
You could go gray. You can go the dark gray, I guess. But I'd say heavy.
7.
Yeah, I'd say heavy. Try it. See what it looks like.
Which dash? Just the regular?
Well, let's see how it goes. Maybe you want to go with a hidden line. You got your line weights turned off, probably. Yep, that's what I would do. And you see, you could even tag the unit
Yeah.
and the size of the ducts coming out of the unit.
Where's the tagging it? Oh, right there. So that's standard. No, wrong tag, right? Where the fuck is
I'd
it?
probably be doing a multi-category tag.
All right. All right.
And I think if you do the other tag, it should say air handler 1.
No, it's just saying standard 2.
We'll put the tag on and then pick the tag and see what kind of tag it is.
Mechanical equipment tag, family type name.
I would go after something like the description. There should actually be one that's going to be the tag number and the description of it. The air handling unit, just check them out.
Right there.
See, that's one. That one carries the weight of it too.
But it doesn't. I don't think we have one.
Well, then you make one. Then you make one that says that. And what you're going to find is everything that I've done is I've fixed all the marks. All you ever need to do is go for the mark of an object, the description of the object. Those are the two things that are completely correct.
Okay, so the regular mark and the description.
Yep. And it just makes it look a little bit better when you say air handling unit A7. Right?
All right.
Edit label.
Family. Or do you want me to just add it to that one?
Hit cancel. Oh yeah. I think I would just make a whole new one. Then what you're gonna want to do is purge out the ones that you don't use.
All right. So we want one that says description and unit number.
Mark. I would just say I wouldn't even name it mechanical equipment. That's already going to be in there.
Right?
I would just say I would just say description and mark. Your screen's flickering bad.
Yeah, like a fucking madman.
I think if you make your window a little bit smaller, it sort of solves the problem. It has something to do with the Autodesk windows.
Gotcha. So we want description and we want mark.
Yep. And then you just put a suffix or a prefix there.
Of what?
A prefix of space dash space.
Oh, gotcha. You don't wrap it though. You'll do one whole thing.
You can wrap it. It actually was doing it. You see it?
I see it.
But you can use wrapping on it. Some of the things are a little bit wordy, but you see now it's going to say something like the crack units. The crack units will be labelable. All exhaust fans will be labelable.
I got you.
Centrifugal fan. In other words, you can really make the drawings look real sexy real quick.
All right.
With a simple review. And personally, I would do that review with all other links unloaded.
Yeah.
Because your intention is to make them so fucking gray that they no longer are important. Right?
Yep. All right. But I'm doing this stuff for the individual when I go in here and I do the system sheet. And when I do the system sheet, am I doing this unit and both supply and return, or is there going to be a supply?
You're having the same problem as Misty. I don't need you to be thinking about tagging and dimensioning, but you need to go put the arrowhead on that fucking thing so that when Ginger is tagging and dimensioning, she has tags and dimensions that work.
I don't know what you're saying. The arrowhead?
Yep. If you went and looked at where you called that thing out.
This thing?
Yeah. Did you delete the tag?
The old one. The other one's right there.
Yeah, well.
Select it very easily.
That's because you shouldn't have put it on there. You should have put it on. You always put it on with a shoulder leader.
Okay.
Stop that fucking damn lazy bullshit. It's just not worth it. So do a tag and tag that motherfucker.
Why is my leader not staying on?
Never go to the left. Always go to the right.
Well, it's not selected.
You got attached end instead of free end.
Oh.
Is there an arrowhead at the end of it? I just don't see an arrowhead.
No, there's not an arrowhead yet. I got to go to this and add it.
And I would definitely put the wrap on that thing first.
Okay. Fill 30 degrees. All right, so what now? You said you want to put the arrowhead on it and then what?
I'd put a wrap on it.
Yeah, but you were saying I don't need to worry about dimensioning, but I need to put it on a sheet, don't I?
No, you need to get it. You need to get the view set up so that she can go tag and dimension this shit.
Okay, that's fine. But what I'm saying is when I set up the system for AHU7, am I setting one up for supply and one up for
return?
So
supply and return. Supply and return. Everything that's involved with that fucking system.
Okay.
You should have you should have a schedule that's filtering by the exact same kind of filter as we wrote that filter.
No, not that one. That one.
No, it's already on wrap. It's already on wrap. It's doing the wrapping.
So I just need to shrink this?
Yeah, about there. Yep, about there is fine. And just let the leaders come from the fucking middle of the text.
Ow.
Yeah, that's much better.
All right. And you want it on the inside of the thing? Like, do you want this?
No, I would just find a spot for it. I mean, you understand. It's just trying to show you what's above there.
All right.
I just overlap shit, to be quite honest with you. I don't ever do that, though.
Gotcha.
I don't ever 90 them.
Didn't mean to 90 them. It's just where it landed. So
now, what you can do again to reinforce everything you just did is multi-category tag that sucker now.
Okay.
That was the equipment tag, but I'd also like a multi-category tag.
And what do we want that one to say? Same thing?
Exact same thing. So I need you to edit the family.
So if it's multi, do I say multi-category instead?
Already, you edited a multi-category tag, so it's already multi-category. But yes, that would be correct.
What I'm saying is we have a regular tag that's called description mark. We don't want to have the same name, do we?
Yeah, you're correct. Why don't you name this typical description and mark?
Nope.
Add a little more than that.
More than that?
Yeah. There you go.
You want both of those on each unit?
No, I don't. There you go. Fix it. All right. Now what you need to do is you really just need to go look at one of Misty's sheets. That's an 8 scale, which you probably or a quarter scale, which you already actually have, which are probably called somewhere. There should be something quarter scale that up above the floor plan's 8 scale is the floor plan's quarter scale. No. Do I not have a template? I guess I didn't make a template for it. If you take yourself out of that template review mode,
Is it discipline or all?
all. But you want to collapse everything now. See go to those. You're going to find those are the ones Misty's already set up.
Okay.
We'll go to one.
Well, I wanted to see an air handling unit one.
Yeah, well, you're probably going to see problems, I would guess. See the problems? See that other unit that's not part of her unit?
You mean this area?
Yeah. Those are all pipes that got drawn and added because she did. Those are all set up to hide in view. They're not filtered.
Gotcha.
All right. See, so the sheet's actually set up. If you look, that's probably on a sheet. No, you got to go. You got to go up to the top part. Up to the top part. The browse.
What do you mean?
Properties. Go up to the properties and drag it to the bottom.
Oh, this one.
Keep going. Right there's the sheet number 845B. It's all those 800s. So if you went to those, you would see, let's see what she's got for sheets.
Hey, buddy, what's up? When? Oh, shit. Oh, you're still in Hershey? Is anything wrong? Oh, shit. Well, the sonogram looked good. Okay, how soon? Can I do it in like an hour? Okay. Okay, yeah, that's not a problem. I'll do that. All right, love you. Let me know what's going on when you find out. All right. Love you. Bye. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
All right.
So you see what she was trying to do.
She was trying to show the structural where things are going through.
Yeah.
And then she was trying to show the whole system and then the 3D. Okay. But we need to create a filter to capture these so that we're not getting these extra things on it.
Yeah, well, and all you're going to do is make that one filter and then repeat it a bunch of times,
Yeah.
26 times,
All right.
right?
But that's second. That's after doing interferences.
I don't care which one comes first. But
Well, you
both
said you
really
wanted to
need
look
happen.
at plumbing interferences. It's only when I'm hovering something. It's weird.
It's when you're hovering where it wants to eject a thumbnail or a tooltip. If you turn, you know what? I bet that would work. Try turning your tooltips off. How do you do that? Under File, is it Preferences? That's what's doing it. I guarantee you.
Tooltip assistance, none.
Options. Where is that? Where it was? Options.
Second one down. Under user interface, and then there's customize, and then the third one. Like you got a bunch of check boxes, then you have keyboard shortcuts, double click options, and tooltip assistance.
That appears to take care of it. That
All
helps.
right.
That's good. That's good. So now, while you're right there, go up to the 400 series. All right, one of those guys. One of those plan views. That would be a plan view.
All right.
Zoom in.
I'm trying.
Oh, I got you. We're looking at those tags that she put on the damn units. Right?
Man, you can never click. Oh, I'm in the sheet.
Yeah.
How do you select the fucking piece of text? Okay.
You got to move your cursor just right. Change that to your description and name. See how that goes? Nope, you would pull that guy up, put a fucking leader on him.
Gotcha.
But you're not even going to do that. You're just going to change all those tags. See, that's something you could, nope, don't even do any more than that. That's perfect. That's all.
I want to do one quick thing. I want to take. Do you do that at 30 or 20? I think that 20 looks better.
I don't care.
All right, so I need to do that on all those as well.
No, what you need to do is you need to go up above where the next fan coil unit is.
Oh, and just select all.
Select all. We'll get rid of those tags. Clean the fucking file up. All right. So some of this is done visually. Some of this is done.
Is this because all the links are on, correct? The hesitation that I keep getting?
Probably. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's definitely. Hell, you even got MEP on.
The Rev 8 or whatever.
Rev 8, yep.
All right, so if I do that, select all instances of the entire project, right?
Yep.
I'm going to do that.
There you go.
All right.
See, now we can purge that other one out. Now, I see one for the air terminal.
Yep.
I'll be honest, let that sucker go. Let him go. That's overkill, but that's coming from the engineer, so that's extra work. But you see the big difference is that stupid number written in there didn't make any fucking sense.
You mean the one that was here before. I got you. Right. All right. All right. Anything else?
I think you can really sort of gather those. And basically we purge
you should just have description and name for most of them. We need to clean those up.
Okay.
We need to be more consistent about how we're tagging.
But these are done as a tag. Should they have been done as a multi-category?
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
I typically like to have everything done as a multi-category. Then you don't ever have to fucking be updating your equipment tags and your other tags. But if they're already placed, you're not going to delete them and replace them, and you can't convert them to mechanical tags.
Okay. What happened to my other?
Zoom into that again. Pan over a little bit. Looking where those two ducts go up. Wondering why I don't see the piece of equipment up above. No, it's gonna probably be a cut plane issue, and I don't think I'd fuck with it on these.
Okay.
I don't think I'd fuck with it on these.
All right.
Because you'd be hitting 54 sheets. I think I just cut those just to the top of the duct.
All right.
So you might see it in some of the other A areas. Could also be temporarily hidden. But if you hit that light bulb with all them fucking Revit links, you'll be asleep before the motherfucking screen updates.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
You see what I'm after. Those are the sheets that you need to set up. Run the interferences for another hour. Show me go back to your interference page and show me how you run your interferences.
Why am I not seeing it? No, that's not it. All right. So that one there, I just selected everything.
No, close it. Did you have anything else opened?
Oh yeah, I have other stuff open. What do you mean?
How many?
The other views?
You only had 2 views. Interference and current notes is all you had.
That's all I had open when we started. Yeah, I was just getting started, man.
You know, I get you. I want you closed. Then I want you to close all non-visible views. I want you to duplicate the casino floor plan, regular floor plan.
That one?
Yep, duplicate it. Unload all Revit links except the architecture.
Oh shit! Hang on a second.
No.
What's that?
Oh, you're good.
I got to call Mitch. He asked me to do something, and I don't have a key to his place. It's actually at your house in the van.
Well, there's not too much I can do. We're about 540 miles away.
I don't have a key to your place, man. I left it on the van keys in South Carolina with Dude's key. I thought I told you that when I got back. I was like, fuck, I forgot those keys. Do you want me to go to your mom to her mom's place and get the key? Yeah, I'm not going to North Carolina real quick.
I got your key.
Fuck. I don't know what to do. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, man. Well, if her mom's in Harrisburg, how's that working? She'll come home. All right, man. I'm in the meeting, so I'll I'm sorry. I just wanted to let you know. So I'm all right. Thank you. Sorry. Bye. Fuck. All right. What were we saying?
Unload all your links from that view. You duplicated it, right?
Oh, you mean in here?
Yeah.
All right.
Except the architecture. I'd keep the architecture on. And you know, if you would have duplicated it with dependent,
Yeah.
or not duplicate with dependent, but duplicate with tags,
Yeah.
then you'd have your room names, but it's not a big deal.
Oh, I don't have a problem. I might as well do that now.
Now run a filter, and turn everything to gray.
Do we have all objects?
Well, that's it.
What's that?
That's the one.
Oh, fuck you.
Line and pattern.
And this one gets a darker gray?
Mm-hmm. That's correct. Hide them damn match lines. They're annotation objects. Just hide category in that view.
Oh, that's fine. I'm there.
Now go back to your interference detection sheet. Pick an object and do an XX.
No, I didn't want to do that. Fuck.
What?
I saw it and I did it anyway.
What'd you do?
I did it in the interference view. You wanted me to go to coordination casino, right?
Right, XX.
Yeah, I did. I just hit enter and I forgot I was in a 3D view. All right.
Make sure your Rev 8 doesn't show in your coordination. We don't ever need it to run in our coordination. Revit links. Yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Now I'd window tile those. I'd do the floor plan as the biggest copy.
Okay. Wait, what? This is the floor plan is the biggest.
Oh. Yeah, you can do it however you want.
I usually do floor plan. I usually do floor plan, this isometric, and then 2 of these views.
Now you run you select your object, so go ahead and close out on your thing and run a new interference. You have to do that with your view sets set up. It reads which views are open. So when you say show next, it'll go to the next. It'll go to the next.
I got you. Let me go ahead and open that other 3D view for myself so I have it set up like I like to work.
No. What 3D view?
I like 2 of these coordination views, so I have 4 boxes.
You'll be able to do that.
Okay.
You'll be able to do that at any time. You don't want extra views open when you run your interference.
Okay. Run interference with what? Pipe and duct?
What were you running?
I was running duct and pipe.
I would hit everything that's there. It shouldn't take that damn long.
Okay, and then I went ahead against plumbing because that's what I thought we were down to. Oh, no, I went against structure. Do you want me to go down the list?
Yep, just start with your main one. I want to see where it's at.
So
all in all.
All in all?
All in all. No, I don't want structural. Well, that's fine, structural. Where the fuck did I do that? You both is Whitey Turner. Takes a little bit longer than I thought.
Is that the speed of my machine? It's about what I deal with. She's not not with the quadrant. It's usually not this bad.
Well, you like to make noise, don't you?
Maybe it's just because my microphone's real close to shit.
Maybe it's because you do a lot of diddling daddling. Maybe it's because you got, what do they call that?
All right, what do we got here? So what do you want me to do?
Hit a plus next to any one of those. I wouldn't put it over where you got it, though, because now you can't see it when you select it.
Well, I usually have it over here, but then you're not going to see it.
Agreed. I'm just advising you that I put it over my browser normally. Once you select the object, you just go XX.
Yeah, I did. All right. So this is one of those ones where we're just pinched in there. This is where you say put a note on here.
Absolutely fine with you just putting a note. It looks, you only got one page. You should be able to resolve all those interferences in an hour.
Okay.
Stretch your box to the side. Let's see what it looks like.
What do you mean stretch it to the side?
Your section box. Go up the run as far as you can. See where the run enters. I doubt it's going to go that far. You got two pieces of flex out there, so you should be able to lower that. Now, this is where you say, but Brian, this is why I wanted the two section boxes. Matter of fact, it's going to help you in several spots. It's probably going to clean up half the interferences. What I now want you to do, I know you got keep your interferences on the other screen. That's exactly what you want to do. But just slide it out of our way for a second. There you go. Now, just duplicate that view. Right there, duplicate that view. It's going to be right on top of the other one. All right. Now, if you really like, you can drag that second one down to the interference detection, and then you can see your two section boxes, because I know what you're going to do now is you're going to chase that thing out, which is exactly the right thing to do.
All right.
Now, just remember that the easiest way to do that is stretch that box in the coordination casino. Oh, did you change that? No, I would undo that. If you watch the way I was going to tell you. So now that one up there, stretch that a little bit so we can see where the next straight piece is. Okay, you see that next straight piece? Pick those two straight pieces and pick that straight piece and do an XX.
Okay.
I would, if you pick just one,
it'll turn it.
It'll turn it. So that's what you want to do. Pick just one of them.
Oh, this one?
I don't care which one, and do an XX.
Oh, because then I can stretch the length of the pipe.
Then you stretch the length of the duct.
Good Lord. Oh my gosh.
You going down is not going to be hard below those roof leaders. It's going to help you out. You can take that jog out of the damn hydronic pipe.
Yeah, but then we don't have enough room to get a strap underneath the duct to hold it up. It's on the ceiling almost. I know we only have to go down about an inch, but actually more than an inch because we got to get the insulation clear.
I'm not worried about the insulation.
So you think we could do that, and this is not going to get too tight to the ceiling?
I don't think I would even think about it. In that view, I would pick the fucking object, I'd rotate it to the side, I'd hit down arrow till the two fucking things touch. Nope, not that one.
This one?
Yeah, that's your biggest duct. Yep, I'd go down arrow at least twice. Sure. I mean, that's just framing. That's probably 2x4 framing. Go
Okay.
one more time down. One more time down. Now go along both those runs and make sure any taps are fixed.
All right. So you're not worried about the insulation and the fire spray on the beam that we just found out about?
They never provided anything. What that you didn't come to the meeting where they talked about the fire sprays only on a few objects.
Gotcha. Yeah, I saw the map of it.
Yeah, well, I never saw it after that video.
Everything on that side. On that side. That's the correct height.
Rerun your show me your update on your interference.
I just did a refresh. It only took a couple of them out. That one's done. Yeah,
Wait, zoom that back.
I saw it.
Fix it. Don't see it. Pick it. Say XX. Not BX. XX. When I say XX, I mean XX.
I hit XX. That's what I hit exactly, and I hit enter before the thing even popped up. Basically.
Oh, you don't have your set right.
What do you
That's
mean?
you doing it to the coordination casino view.
Well, that's why when I click this and then I go up here to do that, that's what I'm doing, because then it brings me here and I don't have to do the down arrow. Is there a way to set it so it always goes to coordination casino?
Absolutely.
How?
You got your shortcut written for the wrong one. The shortcut of XX is written for the wrong thing. No, not there. View shortcuts.
What? This is the shortcut key ends.
Well, that might be another way to get to it. I never saw that before. Hit cancel. I'll show you where I'm talking about. Go to view. Go out to the last button. Go down to the keyboard shortcuts.
Yeah, I never knew it was out there. I've always gone through options. So is that's the coins box, right? No.
I can't see it.
Right, so if I do XX in the search, there it is. Auto section box. Auto section box by add in coin section box. There's a section box resize settings.
No, there's one I think called quick. I can't see that window because it's not on top of your window.
No, I'm right in the middle of my window. It just is a secondary one, I guess.
I guess because it's a secondary one.
So
hold on. Let me do mine. User interface, keyboard shortcuts. I go to shortcuts and then I come down to XX. Add-ins coin section box.
That's exactly what I have selected with XX.
Really? No, quick selection is the command. The path is add-ins coin section box.
Okay.
So it's called quick auto section.
Quick auto section. Add
Yep.
in. And that's the one that needs to be XX. So I need to take the other one away.
Yeah.
Remove and say that. What was it again? Quick
Auto section.
Okay, it's saved. Okay, good. Okay, so now if I hit that and I hit XX, okay, it did. It jumped. Wait, it
Yes,
just put me to the other screen. Oh, it was already cropped down.
Yep. And what you do is you look at that from the look at it from the back view.
Excuse me.
Add right click, add a vert. No. Do undo that. Do not fucking do that. Right click, add a vertex, drag that vertex up. So you didn't even have to drag it up very much at all.
All right.
I tied that shit in fucking pretzels and it had no broken pieces. You gotta fix those or it doesn't look right in the model.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fix your sump drains then. Guess I gotta call Mike.
All right.
Hey, how many more? Show me a couple more interferences. Let's walk a couple more.
Yeah, that's this guy up here. So that you would want me to put that on there, or we already have an RFI box for that one? I mean, it's not a real clash because the steel is going to move.
Yeah, that's correct. What you could do is you could put it if you wanted to be able to repeat run these interference checks. What I would do is put a comment on it, include it in RFI box.
Gotcha.
Or in RFI, and then in that down the interference detection sheet view, let's create a filter that says if there's a fucking comment,
Turn
the object off so that you can
Okay.
run those interferences.
All right.
You got to get through all 6 segments and then you got to do the whole fucking thing.
Yep. And then I got to do it against each discipline, correct? Or just plumbing and.
How close are you on the mechanical? Can you run the mechanical against the mechanical? Can you run all of your stuff that's in that view down there on the interference detection? Can you run it? Show me what we're looking at.
What do you mean run it?
Run an interference detection of what's on the bottom screen.
On this one?
Yep. Mechanical against mechanical.
All right.
That's it. Just did okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all.
All right. Well, that's just for F, though.
Yeah, well, that was what I was going to ask you next. Hit close on that, stretch the north side all the way to the end of the building. Just so we can talk it out, walk it through. I just want to see. Now you would select everything in that view. Remember, it's generally better to stretch in the cross direction than it is in the other direction.
Okay.
That way you're getting the pipes that go off the page.
That's a little longer.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. You know what you can do though, don't you?
What?
You can watch me draw your condensate that you couldn't fucking draw. Now, see, so this is one of those spots, Eric, where it really benefits you to have this 3D view. So you'd be able to come over here and say a sump pumps. Well, I don't really think there should be that many sump pump drains. All I'm trying to do is join these pieces that were broken. Let's see. How many are broken? That was broken.
Should be anywhere the vertical comes up and it slopes down.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really? What did it try to draw to? I mean, you would never. What the heck? Maybe I'm not drawing far enough. That's what it is. That's not what it is. See, whenever I hit XX, it automatically takes it to that view. You don't have to do that extra little click that you have to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine.
You'll end up appreciating it. Trust me. All right, you got me, man. What the hell did you do to this one? Must be because of that. Well, I don't know, Eric. What you did to these suckers. That one looks good. That one looks almost good enough. Just this one little piece. That all falls out to there. If it won't let you draw it down, well, it lets you draw it up. That would be the question I would ask. So it won't let you draw it up. Will it let you draw it flat? Okay, so this was another problem.
There's that list.
Let me see. Oh, hold on. Well, the mechanical equipment, 9 times out of 10,
That's the box, the clearance box.
And see, that's where what I would do first is I'd go down all the mechanical equipment. I'd say show and view. I'd select it. I'd type in XX, and then I put a comment on that motherfucker that said clearance boxes.
Okay.
Hey. Sorry.
It's
about
on.
this?
It's on the
Oh.
stream. It's live on the internet.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Sorry about your sandwich, honey. I brought you a sandwich, Eric.
Hey,
How you doing? Sorry about not helping.
So
you're fine.
that's what I would do.
Okay.
And once you filter out those mechanical ones, that list should be a hell of a lot smaller.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Give me a
Oh,
holler.
because I'm just gonna put that on there before I do anything else. Get those turned off and then recrop it, and then my list. Okay, I got you. All right.
All right.
Yep.
All right, buddy.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
Later.